Hello, welcome back to my channel if you're returning. If you're new, just welcome. But like, comment, subscribe, okay? If you dig my vibe, alright? And if this resonates with you, definitely let me know in the comments, okay? We are on Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Yes, we are on Capricorn. Almost done, okay? All right, so I do get here that this person, Cap, was somebody that you thought was your perfect match, okay? And I got that there was some sort of trial and errors that you all went through in this connection, okay? Because I did get this here, all right? And I do have this here. This is something about trial and errors, right? And I do get something here about there was some sort of opportunity to overcome some sort of low vibrational energy, but I get that you all weren't able to overcome that energy. And ultimately, you know, this ended in the end of the connection. That's what I get here. There's something low vibrational that y'all were not able to overcome, and that ultimately led to the destruction of the connection. But I'm not even gonna lie. See, messy situation. I think this might have been a third party. Yeah, that probably was the low vibrational energy around you. The third party. And I ain't even gonna lie, that kind of gives me the vibe of a third party that knows they are a third party. Wow, you can't make this up. Just what just popped out? Drama starter. This absolutely was a third party that knew they were a third party, and they enjoy chaos. They always in the middle. You can't make this up. This third party really felt fulfillment getting in between your connection. This is sick. This is sick. Yeah, and I get that's what you all were not able to overcome. This ultimately led to the destruction of the connection, okay? But I do get at the beginning, like you thought this person was your perfect match, okay? Yeah, and see, this is what I get here. All right, I get this person was so interested in you, Capricorn, that this literally made this third party want to watch you and copy you, okay? I almost get the vibe they might have been taking screenshots of your pictures, like quite literally. Like that's the vibe I get. Like this person was just really, really watching you and studying you. This is what I get. This third party, they're a mini me. They're a knockoff version of you. Yeah, let me tell you, spiritual haters on the bottom deck. What? And then girl fight. You can't make happiness hater. You can't make this up. Karmic friends, you cannot make this up. No, this third party. Wow. They are absolutely a spiritual enemy. And it was all because this person was so obsessed with you. Because this person was so obsessed with you. And you felt like this was your perfect match. They felt that way too. This person, this is someone, this might be some sort of spirit that follows you around in certain lifetimes, trying to ruin your connections, okay? That's what I get here with all of this. This is not a new hater. This is a hater that might have followed you through lifetimes, Capricorn. All right? And this whole jealousy vibes here with this girl fight, that's why this individual was watching you so heavily, trying to become you, trying to copy off of you, trying to start drama. I'm telling you, see, when I'm dealing with people and they deal with somebody else that's like obsessed like this, that stuff be pissing me off. Because I'm like, you idiot. How would you even, you're literally dealing with a op. You out here dealing with my op. And you don't even know it. Like, how dare you? You are a liability. Capricorn, this person that you thought was your perfect match, they're a liability. Like, how dare you let my enemies get so close to home? You don't even realize that they're my enemies, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm speaking from my position, but it's like, how can you let Cap's enemies get so close to home? You know what I mean? When you it's because it's like they don't even know that Capricorn and this individual is enemies, because nobody does, because it's a spiritual, energetic enemy. All right, but that's why you don't get involved in third-party situations. And this past person, I hope they learned their freaking lesson, okay? Because like I said, it's some rock bottom destruction going on already. Yeah, because y'all were not able to overcome this trial and error, okay? This low vibrational energy. Okay. No, I didn't mean to get that many cards out. Dang. Okay. Yeah, let me tell you. I was over here like, you know, what the heck is this person even dealing with this other person for? And let me tell you how I got this whole fear of change type of vibe here, okay? And I get this more so as like, because this came out with this one as well. Procrastination, which is more so like avoidance, right? And then I also got this other one here. This is imbalance and this chaos, right? And this overwhelm. We got ourselves an avoidant here, Capricorn. You were dealing with an avoidant. Okay, so what they were fearing the change that this love required and how hooked on you they were, Capricorn. They were afraid of this. So what they wanted to do is avoid how your love made them feel chaotic and imbalanced inside. Okay, and how they did that was running through a third party, which is a problem. Because like I said, this third party has been watching you. This third party knew about you. This person might have even been, let me tell you, you cannot make this stuff up. This card just fell out, bickering. This person, your past person, was talking to this third party about you, Capricorn. Venting to this third party about you. Yeah, that's a no. That's a no. That's op behavior. Like, are you an op too? Yeah, literally. They were sharing all their negativity about you, towards you, with this person. Yeah, anything that they had to do for you. Like, if you needed any sort of assistance or any sort of reconciliation. I mean, not reconciliation, reciprocity, okay? Wrong R word, okay? If you needed any type of reciprocity, this person would flip it as if you were just being needy. Like they had to take care of you or something. You know what I mean? To make themselves look bigger. Yeah. This person's a hot mess. Wow. Wow. And I'm over here like, how the heck did Capricorn think this person was their perfect match? Let me tell you. It literally says here. This person's actions were not aligned with their values, okay? And then let me tell you right here. It say the same thing. Superficial. Okay? That's what it was. That's how you got swindled, Capricorn. Because they were just controlling and superficial. And it's like you couldn't see through the smoke and mirrors. That's how they got you hooked. Yeah, and then with romance and charm. You can't make this stuff up. And then achievement. They might do very well in their career. All right? That's how they got you. Let's see what's this person's emotions towards Capricorn. All right, Holy Spirit. What's this person's current emotions towards Capricorn? Please. Okay. Those came out pretty quick. All right, we got novel. They feel like you are unique and rare, okay? We got resolve, okay? They feel like you are confident. You are a confident and determined individual, okay? And then we got hyper. And honestly, this could be more so about them wanting to come forward and be dedicated and confident and energetic and restless in their pursuit towards you, you know, because you are so unique and rare. Okay, and that, see, that also does kind of bounce off of this visionary energy here, even though this was more so about this trial and error that you all had to overcome, but you were not able to overcome. That led to the destruction, you know? Okay, let's see. What was this person's favorite things about Capricorn? Okay. Ooh, what's this person's favorite things about Capricorn? Okay. All right. Okay. We got Devil's Food Cake, Temptation, Power, Boldness. And then we got Victorious Sponge, Grace, Family, Connection. Okay. Yeah. These were this person's favorite traits about you. And I get, this was so interesting because this hooked card, and then this peaceful, joy, positive energy, it is called the Bride. You know, it's got marriage, you know, perfect match on it. And that's what I see here with this family and connection. When they think about, you know, the spouse that they want to build a life with, who they want to take home to mama, you know, or papa. They see you. They envision someone like you. But they find you like irresistible and powerful. You know what I mean? And it kind of gives me like the stability type of vibes when I think about power and family together. It does give me stability vibes, which is very Capricorn-esque. You know? It's a lot of strong, stoic energy that I feel, you know, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is about, you know, not just restriction, but also stability. So that's the vibe I get. Yeah, for sure. That's one of their favorite things about you. And I do think they find you very alluring, just with this temptation, which is very interesting because they do say that Saturn is the planet associated with the devil. And it's so funny because Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. And this is literally Devil's Food Cake. That's very interesting. Very interesting. So, yeah. I do see that this person likes you for who you are. Their favorite things about you are already who you are. All right. Let's see. What's this person's next action? Holy Spirit. Towards Capricorn. What's the outcome of the situation, too? Wow. That was pretty quick. Alright, let me clarify this with their next actions, because that ain't an action. Let me clarify. Okay. Alright, so I get here that there's going to be, this person's next actions is, I did get this, right? And I did get this one, okay? So I get that this person is going to have some sort of a spark to come forward towards you, but it's like something about the way that they're going to do it is based on like some sort of preconceived notion or some sort of bias. Right, and then when I was trying to figure out exactly what that means, I got this here, this abuse of power, you know what I mean? So it's like, again, I almost feel like this person is just going to come forward, and it's going to be an aggressive come forward, but the energy behind that is this this control. It's based on control. Like, they want to get you back in line. You know what I mean, Capricorn? And I don't like the way that feels, you know? The energy, the way it's hitting me, I don't like that. Yeah, I ain't like that. They just want to control what's going on. Yeah, because since you pulled the plug and you allowed the destruction, because they wanted to deal with this crazy ass third party. Yeah, they want to get you back in line. You know what I'm saying? Wow. But I ain't gonna lie. For the outcome, I did get love, soulmate, okay? A relationship, partnership, okay? But, not gonna lie. It is some impatience and some arrogance that's coming out here too. Thoughtlessness, right? But I have a lot of stuff like friendship, okay? We got acceptance, okay? And then resilience, and then ultimately a victory. I actually think this is good though. This is very good, Capricorn. The outcome of this situation looks very positive. So I think what's going to happen here is, you know, with this person, they might come forward without actually thinking it through, without actually having a plan, right? But I think ultimately, this time, if you're able to forgive them, I think that this time you will be able to endure, both of you. And I think you'll be able to come together. But like I said, this person was coming off like an avoidant. But I got so much positive stuff. Endurance. And then this overall victory. Like this is... Yeah, this partnership, union, commitment. All right. Coming towards you aggressively, even though it's about control. I'm just saying. Let's see. What are they going to be able to overcome this avoidant behavior? Or what can you tell me about their avoidance? If everything is positive in the outcome, what's up with this avoidance? Holy Spirit. Wow. Wow. That's very interesting. Okay, so I got, yeah, moderation, that they are imbalanced right now. And they do have extreme ways of thinking. But tell me why. I had perseverance. Like and then you can't make this up. Maturity came after this. You cannot make this up. This person is resilient. And they will face their self head on. They will face their own internal world head on. And they will ultimately become this wise individual where they actually learn who they are and they actually do better. They'll come into their maturity. That's why there's so much good here in the outcome, Capricorn. Okay, well, that's all I got for you. So, oh, but you know what, Capricorn, I did want to say now, because I did forget, we did have all this spiritual hater energy out here. Yeah, so be careful, Capricorn, if you end up dealing with this person again. I'm just saying. Yeah, the outcome was positive or whatever, but I'm sorry. Like, you do not let ops infiltrate, the camp. Like, you can't do that. So, I'm just saying. Watch out for that, Capricorn. That actually do not sit right with me. I'm not even going to lie. I know what it say here or whatever, but that don't sit right with me. But I'm very, very big on loyalty. That's my Scorpio. I wouldn't be able to let that go. I would say, all right, well, Holy Spirit, you're going to have to write me a new contract. Because this person has destroyed any hope that I have for them. But, anyway, I'm just saying. Maybe this person has really learned their lesson. But I'm sorry, this little copycat mini-me vibe. I mean, I guess it does confirm that they are very attracted to you. Because they went to go find someone and try to turn that person into you. You know what I mean? But still... It's like, why do you need to turn someone into Capricorn when you already have Capricorn? Just be with Capricorn. So, yeah. Just had to say that. If this resonates, like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all my posts. And if this does not apply, then just let it fly, okay? But thanks for watching.